a person who believes that this wasn't set up by our own government is an idiot.
Everybody's gone out of their mind.
It's Mr. Quick's class.
Welcome to MrQuickClass.com.
Oh yeah. All right.
Okay. You need your grammar notebooks out. You need your grammar notebooks out. You need your notebooks open to the grammar section. Okay, we're going to go over this very quickly. The phrase. You should have already actually seen the video I was just playing, and you should be prepared. If you're not prepared, then, it'll be a bit confusing because we don't really have a lot of time. I wasn't going to go over this, but I decided to do it anyway. What are phrases? Yes, what are phrases? Last week we learned about clauses, so this week we need to learn about phrases.
And you just watch it. Why am I doing that? Because you already took notes. So why take them again? Doesn't make any sense. So maybe I will say something that I didn't say, maybe not. I don't think so. There's not a whole lot to discuss. Talking about the sentence in general, talking about a group of organized words that contain subject, verb, relationship, and expressions of complete thought. And we already talked about the parts and the elements and all of that stuff. So now let's get down to the business. The phrase answer in the front row, front seat. That's why I like to sit in the movie theater, right in the front. What is the phrase? Recite our amazing sentence definition. That's okay. A group of organized words, all right, so we know that. It does that. And two elements? Two what? Two what? Two parts, two elements, and four types, and four kinds, and all that. And we talked about it. Sorry, I was going a little too fast. I don't want to go too fast. I want to go fast, but not that fast. The phrase. What we're supposed to be today. What is the phrase? Everybody. That's not the definition. Okay. What is the phrase? A group of disorganized words that don't mean a lot. Or what? Habiba, what is the phrase? Everybody is supposed to know what a phrase is. What is a phrase, sir? Tell them what a phrase is. Man, go ahead. Tell them what's up. Not me. I guess I'm talking about you. Go ahead. Oh, you didn't get to the video. It's running away from you. You was running after it last night. It was chasing it. Nadine, unfold your arms. What is the phrase? Maybe, but we're not concerned with what Yusuf knows. We're interested in what Nadine knows. What is the phrase? A verb! Excellent! That's right. In a sentence, we have a phrase, a verb, a noun, a subject, and numbers.
No.
Numbers. I say numbers. Have numbers. We have numbers in the sentence. Help us understand the phrase, noun, verb stuff. We put like 23 and then after the and stuff like that. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Maybe I should ask the question like this. Does anyone at this table know what a phrase is? What's the phrase, ma'am? Don't leave us in a suspended state. Would you complete what you were going to say? Homework! Look! Nah, I gave you essay. I'm not going to do that. But I'm so tempted to do that. Another class has a long sentence assignment where they have to write a bunch of different kinds of phrases and all that. But I'm not going to do that. I said I'm not going to do that. Close your notebooks back. I'm not going to do that. But I would like for you to be prepared at least to tell me some basic stuff like the definition of something. Organized words that does not have a subject-verb relationship. Yes? Does not complete a thought. There are five. Here it is. Here are the 5 types. Here's the first one. Prepositional phrase. And what is a prepositional? What type of word starts a prepositional phrase, I wonder? Say it. No, not you. I thought I heard it from somebody else. Ma'am? Yes. What type of word begins a prepositional phrase? What type? An adjective or adverb maybe, or noun? A verb? Yes. What kind of word starts a prepositional phrase? Out of the 8 parts of speech. What? Let us proceed, nor, starting with you, would you please point out the prepositional phrase in this sentence?
The book on the table, on is the preposition.
Oh, okay.
Boy is the preposition.
Excellent. And the objects of the preposition, we don't have to go into all of that, but you know where they are, even if I asked you. All right, this is too easy. All right, now I know I'm talking to 12th grade. All right, man, participle phrases. Got one of them participles at the beginning, and we know participles end in what? In what? Okay, just point it out to us, the participle phrase, real quick. Just tell us where it is, the participle phrase. The participle phrase. The recommended. All right. And I guess it's all the way at the end of the green. Yes? All right. Okay, no problem. I appreciate that. Let's just move on to something a little easier, like somebody telling me, what is an infinitive? Infinitive, hello. For sure you know what an infinitive is. This is not 10th grade grammar. Just tell me what an infinitive. Just give me an example of an infinitive. That's it. Without ing or ed. Without, maybe she got it. Let me get this right. Infinitive is without ing, without ed. I can't say you're wrong, but can you give me an example? Yeah. Huh? What? He said what? Okay, one second. Huh? To be what? Can you give me another one? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm confused. Can you give me another example? Just 1 second. Can you allow her? Go ahead. Huh? Just give me one. This one. You got to give me all of them. I'm not saying give me a list of 100 infinitives. No, just give me another one. Just give me another one. What's so hard about that? Well, I guess technically, I guess technically you got it right. So, yes, here it is, sentence, to be or not to be. That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind. No, not you. I'm talking to the young man behind you. To be is the participle. And the participle phrase is. Huh? or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to anyway, don't worry about it. I'm determined this year that you're going to do that on third quarter. The Hamlet soliloquy. I'm so determined with that. All right, so there it is. I agree. Now, the gerund phrases. In the blue, in the back. Where's the gerund phrase? Not me, you. So fun. Hey, that's how you get an A. You laugh at the joke. That's even funnier. That's even funnier. The easiest of all the verbals ends in ing. So easy. Salt water. Yes. What type of word is salt water in this sentence? Huh? What type of word is salt water in this sentence? Anybody, I mean, I kind of threw it out to anybody. I was looking at the table in the back, but yes. No? Thank you very much. It is a noun. Raise your hand if you agree that it is a noun. Raise your hand if you agree. Hello, I don't see any hands. Come on, don't be afraid. You can do it. If a gerund is a noun that ends in ing, usually the word that comes before a noun is a noun. Now, if I require that type of word in each sentence, that's going to be a very interesting homework assignment. But I ain't going to do it. All I'm going to tell you is that 8 parts of speech, that video, you better take some good notes, because salt water is an adjective describing fishing, which is a noun. Very interesting. That's okay. We'll keep moving. No big deal. I know you're a little rusty. It's the beginning of the year. No problem. Please go over the 8 parts of speech carefully. I am definitely going to be checking those notes the next time I check some notes for the 8 parts of speech. Let us continue a positive phrase, the easiest of them all. We got that one. Last but not least, my favorite and yours. I need somebody to point out a positive phrase for me. A positive phrase. Where's the positive phrase? Yeah, just say that again. A truly interesting artist. Now, a positive phrase gives us more information about the subject or a noun in the sentence. Could you please tell us which noun it's giving us more information about? Miss May? Malik. Okay. Which noun is it giving us more information about? The positive phrase. Huh? Okay, so we're going to pretend like we don't need anything. Can you just tell us the positive phrase? No, okay, this sentence, there's a sentence under that. Where is the positive phrase in this sentence? Oh, quite impressive indeed. How did you find that? A truly interesting artist. All right. But wait. Just when you thought it was safe to go in the water, nope, there's the big shark. Hey, look, and a positive phrase gives us more information about a noun. Sir, which, or where is the noun in the sentence that a positive phrase is giving us more information about? You, yes, where is it? Yes. Would you open your notebooks for me? Any questions? Questions? Okay, I'm listening. Go ahead. Yes. Yes. Whoa, tell me. Huh? No, ask your question. I'm serious. I want to know. What's your question? Oh, I got to call on you. Oh, I get what you're saying. Why don't I call on the people who know? Oh, because I don't. I always call on the people I know don't know. You didn't figure that out yet? I only call on the students that I know don't know. I thought that was obvious. So, you should encourage all of your amazing classmates to know. I should be able to call on phrase and commas. There's a comma rule to remember when it comes to phrases. Here it is. Always put a comma after an introductory phrase, no matter how short it is. It can be one word phrase, but then that's really one word. It can be a 2-word phrase or a 3-word phrase or a many word phrase if it's an introduction, if it's acting as an introductory. Oh, for those who were with me last year, can you tell me about, is there another word that can describe those kind of phrases? Really? I told you can't forget this information. You're going to be needing it next year. You can't forget this information. Starts with a T. Transitional words and phrases. Yes, we use them in our long, extended discussions, like the 3,000 word one that you had and the 5,000 word one that you're going to be having this year. You're going to have to use transitional words and phrases, also known as introductory phrases, however you want to put it. Means the same thing. Phrases and commas. Let's talk about more about it. Phrases that require commas are called non-restrictive. Okay, now, here's where it gets interesting. Very interesting. Actually, the student came to me yesterday with this problem they were having with the ACT, EST, whatever it was. They couldn't understand why a particular question had a particular answer. Right. I had to point out that it's not that answer choice because there were no commas before the which. Always put a comma before which. But the question is why? Now, if you read your prep book very carefully, they explain why. Always expect a comma before which. Never select the answer that has no comma before which. And always know that there's a problem when the question itself has no comma before which. It's like a light should go off in your head. But why? Did anybody tell you why? They might have told you about the comma before which, but did they tell you why? Say it. No. It's because which always is followed by non-restricted information. Non-restrictive information must always be preceded, comma. So which, always non-restrictive, always need a comma. That's exactly why. If the phrase or element is necessary for the reader to understand what's going on, it is not non-restrictive. It is restrictive. But if it ain't, it's non-restrictive. Thus, you must put a comma. Yes, that goes for phrases and clauses. Of course, we talk about phrases right now. But it also goes with clauses, and bring me back to my point, which begins, a dependent clause must always have a comma because it is non-restricted. You understand now? Now you understand. Now you know the why. Okay, you put it right there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, all right. Okay, restrictive elements. We don't need commas because restrictive elements means that it's needed in the sentence. So we don't need them commas there. Can I ask you a question? And not a complicated one. It's real. Why we forget to put the commas here? Why didn't we? Why we didn't put any commas? Where should we put the commas here? Yeah, there you go. Huh? Why? Oh, so no commas in the sentence if the sentence is complete. All right, man. I like the rules that you make up. Wow, you can make a whole grammar book. Grammar according to me. And then you can fight with the ACT and the SAT people and say, look at my book. Did you read my book right here, number 305? No commas if it's a complete sentence. Well, I don't know. I think that's not why. Sir, can you tell us why did we forget to put the commas? One second. I know you know about the grammar stuff, but I'm going to let him get to it. Go ahead. Why did we forget to put commas? Huh? Oh, we don't need to. Okay. But why we don't need to? That's the question. Because it's non-restrictive. Excellent. Does everyone agree? I think I might have to apologize today. I think I'm going to have to offer an apology today. Should I apologize today? No? I shouldn't apologize. I think I should do a lot of apology today. Does everyone agree with what he said because it's non-restrictive? You agree? I expect you to agree. Grammar, according to you, why wouldn't you agree? Going back to what I said about which. Always put a comma before, always put a comma before, always put a comma before which, because which represents information that is non-restricted. However, if the information is restrictive, you don't need a comma. So that's why we ain't got no commas there. We need that information. We couldn't say the plays are the subject. No, we need it. The plays, well, whose plays? What plays? The subject of what? I mean, we have a bunch of big question marks if we didn't use that information. All right, the phrases define or restrict what is being said so that the reader can understand actually what is being said. Here's another one. And here's another thing that you got to remember. Commas before that are optional. They will never test you on it because it's optional. You put a comma before that or not, it is really kind of up to the author. I mean, it can be obvious that it needed for the understanding of what is being said, but you can't test anybody on it. That's why they never test you on putting a comma before that. But they will do the witch all day long. So remember that. All right, so here we go. Non-restrictive information. Looks like we're going to have some commas. Or no, it looks like we shouldn't put commas. Or something like that. Anyway, we get back. We're going to decide. Okay, Nate. I got a brother named Nate. No, actually, I have a grandson named Nate. I do. I have a grandson named Nate. 6, I think. 7? 6 or 7, I forgot. Yep. Actually, he's my oldest grandson. I just thought about that. Yep. His name is Nate, named after his uncle Nate, who I think, which was my brother, was named after our Uncle Nate, because I got another. So it's kind of a long list of Nates. I don't know how we ended up with a bunch of Nates, but it is what it is. Well, Nate is important. He's my grandson, right? So why did I put commas there? Huh? It's not necessary. My grandson ain't necessary? Is that what you're saying? What you mean? What? Oh, excuse me? What do you mean? It's positive. He's positive sometimes when he's doing what he's told to do. I mean, but, oh, it doesn't add anything to the sentence. Let me see. My oldest brother, okay, Nate, entered the God. So his name was unnecessary. Because how many oldest brothers we got? Raise your hand if you got 3 oldest brothers. You got 3. Oh, wow, quite impressive. You are in the Guinness Book of World Records. So, yeah, the only person in history to have 3 oldest brothers. I'm serious. You should write them a letter and say, look, where's my little award with the picture and stuff. 3 oldest. I only had 1, so I missed out on life. I only had 3 oldest brothers. Anyway, okay, I agree. Let's just move on. Okay, tips and tricks of the trade that you need to know. Make sure you write them in your notebooks that I have right here. Here they go. All right. To tell if an element is restrictive or non-restrictive or needs commas, just ask yourself these following questions, and that's it. Wow, did you get it all in your notebook? Did you get everything? You got it there? All right. That's where it's supposed to be. Now, look, I'm playing with you because you've been playing with me. That's all right. I know I'm a clown and all that good stuff, but I need you to take notes. Stop playing with my notes. Would you please do something for me? On your way out, would you collect your amazing, incredible, full, might need to get a new notebook when you leave. It is not time to leave yet.
Who believes that this wasn't set up by our own government is an idiot.
Everybody's gone out of their mind.
Welcome to Mr. Quick's class.
Welcome to Mr. Quick's class.
Welcome to Mr. Quick's class.
Welcome, Mr. Quick's class.
Oh, yeah. All right. All right.